Hey guys, it's Paladin Cult again, and today we're going to be playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, the last time we played some Call of Duty on this channel was Modern Warfare 3, and that was again a long time ago. Now we are playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. And for our video today, we're going to be doing a 4-part special. In this video, we're going to be using faction-specific weapons for our gameplay. So this is part 1. There'll be 3 other videos that will follow after this, and for this video, we're going to start off with playing as, let's look at our operators here, the US Army and the Russian Army. So if you can see here, I am using these two Milsim operator skins. For the Coalition, I am using the venerated operator skin, which resembles that of a US Army soldier. Now there are many other US Army soldiers here in the game, but the one where of course we have the, well, this isn't US Army, this is US Air Force, US Air Force Pararescue Men 1, 2, and 3, US Expeditionary Force, which of course is Army 1, 2, and 3, and the US Marine Raiders 1, 2, and 3. But for this video, I'll be making use of the venerated Milsim operator skin. Now, this operator skin can be bought from a bundle. I forget exactly which bundle, but as far as I know, this bundle, when you purchase it, the proceeds that you use to buy this bundle will be used to directly support U.S. Army veterans in, of course, the United States. So, of course, it's for a good cause. So I decided to buy it and support the troops. Even though I'm not American, I just like, when it comes to global politics, I cannot deny that the United States has a very powerful global military. So as long as they keep the Philippines safe, I'm fine with that. Okay, let's not go into politics here. For now, we're just focusing on the operator, which is the venerated operator skin. Okay, of course there's Ryle over there on this side, but we won't be using him that much, if ever. If we do, then very good. If not, then oh well. For our Allegiance operator skin, we are using the Russian FGF3. Now, as far as I know, because I tried searching it up in Google, and Google, of course, FGF or Russian FGF, I would assume would mean Russian Federation or Russian Federal Ground Forces. Of course, it's the Russian Federation, and we're using the Russian Army here. Now, of course, there are 3 skins here for the. I could have, of course, used the default Allegiance operator, but I think this one looks better when we're trying to represent a regular Russian Army soldier. So here we have FGF1, FGF2, and FGF3. This one, of course, has a bit of a green-gray look to it. I can't say I'm much of a fan of it. I prefer using this one, which is a bit more green. I've seen pictures of Russian soldiers and played other video games that feature Russian soldiers. And as far as I know, this is one of the, in terms of at least the camo style and the coloring, this one looks more accurate than the other ones here. Of course, the second one here is more for a desert camo, but I prefer to be playing as the regular forces in the regular Russian heartland. So we'll be using this operator skin for the Allegiance operators. For our loadouts, let's have a look at our weapons today. I have decided to set up my loadouts for the factions, and since this is a 4-part video, the first part of the video will be focusing on the first 2 assault loadouts. So here we have my Assault, Spec Ops, Engineer, Recon for the US, Assault, Spec Ops, Engineer, and Recon for the Russians. So let's start off with the US. Again, this video will be focusing on the Assault loadouts. In the next 3 videos, we'll be talking about the Spec Ops, Engineer, and Recon. For the US Assault, I have decided to make use of the M4A1 carbine, or the M4A1 in this game. And I tried to make it look as accurate as the real-life M4 that the US Army or US military makes use. The only problem, of course, is the barrel. Because the US Army, of course, makes use of the M4A1 carbine as its main assault weapon. It used to use the M16, where this Corvus marksman barrel came from the M16A, M16A2, M16A3, and M16A4. Um, they used to use that for the U.S. Army, but of course they transitioned to using a carbine. Now the reason why I'm using an M16 barrel or the Corvus Marksman barrel is because any other barrel that resembles an M4 actually makes the gun perform a bit weaker. So you can see, of course, here with the Marksman barrel, we have the damage range, bullet velocity, and very important here, recoil control. If I use any other barrel, like for example the TAC Light, especially let's say I use the Task Force from the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered bundle, this one looks more like the M4 that US Army soldiers use today, but if I use this barrel, it's going to give us a lot of disadvantages over the not really disadvantages, but the Corvus Marksman has more advantages than disadvantages for the than the TAC Light, and of course we have the Commando, the M16 Grenadier, the Predator. Again, I prefer this one because it gives me the balance of power and accuracy and recoil control that I need when playing this game. My other attachments include the Merc foregrip for recoil control and some mobility retained, the stippled grip tape and tack laser for aim down sight speed, and of course the Corp Combat Holo sight, which represents the holographic sight used by the EOTech or holographic sight used by U.S. Armed Forces in the military today. For my secondary, I'm using the Strela P rocket launcher. Now I was debating if I was going to use this launcher or the Beretta M9, which of course is in this game the Renetti. Of course, I had to pick this Strela for two reasons. First reason is for regular U.S. Ground forces or regular U.S. Army soldiers, pistols are not issued to regular infantry. They're given to sergeants, they're given to officers, or backline troops. So instead, I decided to make my U.S. assault infantry as well, an anti-tank infantry as well. And in this case, I chose a Strela P over the Javelin because, well, first of all, this is based off the Carl Gustav uh, recoilless anti-tank rifle, which is still being used by the U.S. Army today, along with the Javelin, or in this game, the Joker. The reason why I'm using the Strela P is because when it comes to enemy kill streaks, especially the Harrier, the Chopper Gunner, or even the AC-130, well, I can't really hit an AC-130 with this thing. Whenever you shoot at this with a rocket launcher that uses what you call this guidance systems or lock-ons. There you go, lock-on guidance systems. They will of course fire flares, which means I will be wasting a rocket on a kill streak when they use flares. Here, since they don't use lock-on, the flares will not be deployed, and of course, as long as I have a good shot and have a good aim at it, I will be able to hit both of my rockets into that kill streak. Okay. The second reason why I'm using the Strela P over the secondary is because if we look at the Russian assault, just for a quick moment, I'm using the RPG-7. I'm using this one because basically the Russian handguns in this game do not exist. We only have the X16 based on the Austrian Glock, the 1911 Colt 45 American, the 357 another American weapon, M19 based on the Sig Sauer, the Sig Sauer P226 or all weapons related to that, the 50GS, the Desert Eagle from Israel, and the Renetti, as I said a while ago, standard U.S. Army pistol made in Italy. So since of course there's no Russian pistol, I decided to make use of a launcher, and so that and for my loadout to at least be accurate or at least be balanced to each other, I decided to make a Russian assault and U.S. assault both use launchers for their for the loadouts. For my perks, and this will be available for both the Russian and American assault, we have Cold Blooded, which of course will help me hide from those pesky aforementioned kill streaks so that I can take down. Of course, using these launches of course means I will have to take down any kill streak that's trying to annoy my team, like VTOLs or chopper gunners. And cold-blooded helps me hide from those things for the most part, except for probably the cruise missile and chopper gunner, but you get the idea. Next, of course, since I'm using a launcher in this loadout, I'm also using the Amped perk, which allows me to swap weapons faster and reload my rocket launcher faster as well. Finally, I'm using the Restock perk because if you can look at my equipment here, I'm using the frag grenades and the stim. Now, I'm using the Restock perk basically for the stim because I have a habit of wanting to heal myself after every gunfight, and and at this point I can't live without it. Frag grenade, of course, is because I'm just using a regular infantry soldier, so we have to use a standard fragmentation grenade for this one. Okay, so again, that will be the same perk loadout for the Russian assault, but for the main weapon of the Russian assault, next to the RPG, we have the AK-74M. For this one, I made use of the, let's have a look here, I made use of the Warsaw blueprint and then changed it up a bit by adding first the 545 by 39mm rounds. For those who don't know, the AK-74M is currently the standard issue Russian assault rifle of the Russian military, the standard issue assault rifle of the Russian army. Of course, the difference between the AK-47 and 74 is, of course, the ammunition. The AK-74 makes use of 545 by 39mm bullet rounds, a bit smaller, but of course, according to this game, it gives us more recoil control and a faster fire rate. For this one, I'm using the Black Cat variant because if I use the default one, it has a bit of rust on it. The gilded arm is too white, so we decided to use the Black Cat from the Black Cat variant's version of the 545 magazine. Other, of course, attachments, of course, will include the muzzle brake, which will simulate the AK-74's muzzle brake, the tack laser and stippled grip tape for aim down sight speed, and the holographic sight just for optical reasons. Okay, so those are my loadouts for this video. Let's see let's see what we can do, and hopefully we can enjoy. For the rest of this video, I'm going to, of course, mute my microphone so you can focus more on the gameplay. All right. Again, this is part 1 of 3 videos. The next video I'll be using the other loadouts, and we'll see what happens there. So, all right. So for now, let's begin.
Team Deathmatch. Enemy incoming. Weapons ready.
I'm with you.
Command here.
Get down!
Taking fire! Friendly fire!
Enemy cruise missile.
Reload.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Check your fire.
Enemy at the back alley.
Reloading.
Overhead.
Grenade
Enemy
out.
cluster strike.
I'm hit.
Enemy at the west.
Reloading. Reloading. Rocket away. Grenade out.
Enemy cruise missile. Enemy at the back alley.
Reload.
Enemy down.
Grenade out.
They've reached the halfway point.
Reloading. Reloading.
Reload. Hold fire. Friendly.
Enemy at the center.
Reloading.
The lead is out. Push.
Reloading.
Cruise missile ready to launch. Enemy at the back alley. That's a kill. Enemy at the junkyard.
Reloading. Reloading.
Enemy at the shanty town.
Reloading.
Mag Jane.
Enemy movement.
Enemy at the forklift.
Reload.
We are winning. Increase the lead. Personal radar overhead. Enemy at the front. Not forget this day. We will be waiting. Domination. Capture and defend the objectives. Securing Alpha.
Target right here. They're coming around.
We're holding Alpha. Need backup at Bravo.
Enemies in the area.
Securing B.
Reloading.
Capture Bravo.
Reloading.
Taking control.
Enemy at the courtyard.
Pistol team at Bravo. Hostiles are taking Bravo. Got two objectives. Lock it down.
Reloading.
You're needed at Bravo.
Changing mag. Changing mag.
Hostiles at Bravo, go. Hostiles taking Bravo.
Enemy in center.
Losing Bravo. Stand by.
Reloading.
Enemy holds all objectives. Take those points. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Target right
Enemy
here.
at the cargo container.
Captured Alpha.
Enemy in the courtyard.
Securing B. Enemy care package inbound. Securing C. Need backup Alpha.
Reloading.
Securing B. Enemy holds two objectives. Take it. Enemy holds all objectives. Reach. Bravo secure.
Fire. Reloading.
Securing Alpha. Got Alpha. Pistol team.
Reloading.
strike inbound.
Enemy in the back alley.
Losing B.
Reloading!
Securing Charlie. We're holding all points. Defend. We've lost Alpha.
Check your fire! Changing mag.
Assist your team at Bravo.
Enemy in the shanty town.
Target down!
Losing B. Securing Alpha. We're holding 2. We have the advantage. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Enemy in the jungle.
Reloading! Reloading! Up with you!
Enemy in the cargo containers.
Grenade out!
We're halfway there. Keep fighting.
They're back. Got 'em.
Reloading!
We're on Alpha. Stand by. Back up. Charlie. Enemy UAV overhead. We lost C. Securing C. Got
Enemy in the
Charlie.
cargo containers.
You're next to Bravo. Enemy cover strike incoming. Take cover. Enemy personal radar in the air. Lock down.
Enemy near Main Street.
I'm almost out.
C.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Charlie. Securing A.
Changing mag.
X-ray spotted.
Grenade out!
Alpha
Enemy
secured.
in Milsim.
Reloading!
We're taking Charlie.
I'm dead!
Changing mag.
Reloading!
Pull the top out.
Hostiles at Alpha. Go.
I've been spotted.
Hostiles have Alpha.
Enemy in the back alley.
We captured Alpha.
I'm hit!
Reload your back.
Enemy in the junkyard.
Assist your team at B. Assist your team at Alpha.
Contact.
Enemy at the center.
Securing Charlie. Get those positions. We're being dominated. Enemy cluster strike incoming. Charlie secure. Securing Charlie.